I mean, we haven't shot just a straight up motovlog in a long time, and there are reasons for that. We'll get to some of that, and we'll just say that life has gotten in the way. And I think that's what happens with a lot of channels, is that as much as we'd like to be consistent, those of us who aren't able and fortunate enough to have a vlogging channel, a motovlogging channel that is our full-time job. We have full-time jobs, we got hobbies, we got families, we got other shit to do. To put it bluntly. Oh, we got a really dirty lens here. Whew. And that is how long it's been since we've popped in the reverse camera. We've been shooting a lot of test rides, which is awesome for me because I get to ride a lot of different motorcycles. BMW, Indian. There's no IMS this year, so we won't be doing a big, a huge drop of a ton of different test rides. But I mean, I did ride 3 different BMW motorcycles. You just check out my channel's homepage for all of those rides. And then we did 4 Indian rides today, and those videos will be out shortly, so keep an eye out for that. But other than test rides, and just getting out for an occasional ride out on the bike, I just haven't had the time to get out and do a straight up moto vlog. So welcome back, everybody. If this is your first time here on the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Eric. I'm that one guy, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It helps me out. I do post pretty consistently up until this last few months. I typically post a video every week, and so you can see stuff pretty consistently on my channel that's new. You can get to know me, you can get to know what I'm all about. We do a lot of test rides. Sometimes I'll post stuff on while I'm working on the bike, and so we got that. One of the big reasons why you haven't seen the Sportster again on the channel is because we're just having problems with it, and it really it's more of a matter of time rather than a matter of if I'm going to be selling that bike. So we're trading that bike in, weighing my options. Really enjoyed the R9T, and thinking of maybe just consolidating into one motorcycle and maybe and retiring the Super Duke. As much fun as this bike has been, and as much as I love this bike, paying registration on 2 bikes every year, and just having to worry about another bike, especially one that's as old as the Harley is. Oh, the Harley is 20 years old, and so that's the last you'll ever see of an older bike on the channel, just because I have such little time to ride that having to worry about a bike and put money and resources into a motorcycle that's got to be worked on a lot just isn't worth it to me. It's not that it's not something that I liked to do, wrenching on the bike and making mods and stuff. It's just I don't have the resources or the time to do that. So that's the update there. The other thing is I've been getting ready for a show. I've been playing another Elvis character. If you know me at all, you know how much I love Elvis. I don't know if that's common knowledge here on the channel. I kind of highly doubt that it is, because it's just not something I put out there. But I love Elvis, and the second time I've played an Elvis-like character, and it's in my blood. I've been an Elvis fan. My mom used to let me listen to Elvis as a kid, and it's just something that I enjoy doing. So we've had that show to get ready for. It's running for another couple weekends, but now during the week I've had some time, so we've been editing last week while I had a little break, and now this week we're getting out here and shooting some video. And this is going to be a fun video. We're just going to take a little ride, and this isn't just a ride around this little city I like to call my hometown, which is called Woodland, California. But we're going to get out with a new rider and let him lead the way. So my friend Colin, who's also an actor here in the community theater here in our little town, we're gonna let him lead the way, and we're gonna go out for a ride with Colin. So guys, we're just gonna have a little fun tonight, and I appreciate you. If you've been wondering why you haven't seen a moto vlog in a while, now you're up to speed. And now that I've got a little bit more time, I'm actually going to be making my directorial debut here coming up next year. So I'm going to have a little bit of a break between shows. So, you know, we'll have some time to make some original motovlog content that isn't a test ride. I mean, we don't have to ride forever.
I got a full tank too, so yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to ride forever, but however long you want to ride, I'm good. All right, off we go. All right, my friend Colin here, he's got his license no more than a month ago. And been a friend of this kid since he was a kid. I mean, he still is a kid. I think he just turned 18. And, you know, good kid. I've been acting with this kid since he was, like I said, since he was a child. And was excited because he started talking to me about wanting to ride not too long ago. I'm just trying to give him some pointers, make sure he's got his head on straight, and you know, trying to point him in the right direction. When he wanted to decide between a couple different bikes, for his first bike, he came to me and asked me about the Monster. I want to say 686, but it was the closer to 600, 700cc motorcycle, and the FZ1, which is you know, it's a 1000cc motorcycle. And I kind of warned him against the FZ1 because it's a bigger bike, but at the same time, I know he's a, you know, he's a good kid, and you know, mild-mannered, and it's not that I wouldn't have trusted him with a bike that big. It's just that you can get into trouble with a engine that size and with that much power when you're just starting out. But because because of his temperament, and you know, he's got a good family, he's not going to get bored with this bike, and we'll see how he does here. I'm sure he's going to end up watching this video. So, Colin, so far so good, right? One of the biggest struggles I think as a new rider is getting started, right, from neutral to, or from first gear and coming out of a stop. And so far so good. Now he's trying to explain to me the rules as a new rider and I'm sure it's under a certain age, or maybe these are new rules that I'm not aware of, because when I got my license at 30, at the age of 30, I didn't really have any restrictions. I had my license and I could do what I wanted and ride when I wanted. There was no provisions or probation. And his is that you can only ride during certain hours. I think that he said he needs to be back before dark. And so, you know, there are certain rules that I wasn't aware of, and I'm sure are in place for younger riders who are getting their motorcycle licenses. And so, you know, we're gonna ride as long as we can and have as much fun as we can. So come along for the ride here in rural Northern California. That little push start that he does is funny, because it's definitely one of those things that they teach you, and not pushing forward to get going, but I know that one of the things you learn is to walk the bike forward coming out of you know, as you let the clutch out in that friction zone, starting to get a feel of it. So this is going to be a fun, not experiment, but a fun observation. He seems to handle himself well. All right, Colin, I'm going to try and be quiet and just enjoy this ride. But, you know, we're out here. He's not wanting to pass. If I was riding out here, what is this car doing? He's got his blinker on, didn't turn. Anyway, we're not going as fast as the speed limit is on this road, and you know, if this was me, I would have passed. But good on him. So we got a lot of wind turbulence, or a lot of wind that's coming at us from these cars that are passing. He is staggering his ride, and again, this is a good riding habit here, as he rides in the far side of the lane and lets the more experienced rider take the inside as we ride here against traffic. Now he's taking the inside. And you know, I think unless you're in a huge group, if you're riding with another rider, you know, I understand that you want to stagger, and that's for safety. You know, if someone stops fast, you're not right on their ass. But for me, especially on these back roads, these country rural roads, there's lots of potholes, and to me, it's keeping a safe distance is a huge key. And the other thing about riding these roads is, if staggering while you ride doesn't feel safe, when I say staggering, I mean a nice slow turn there. Good job. Oh, took a little wide. Maybe he's looking at me in his rear view and not watching the road. That's okay. But yeah, so like I was saying, on these rural roads, you know, it's better just to be on the safe side. If both of you need to ride in the middle, and I know these roads, I've ridden and driven these roads a lot, and they're just terrible. They're in terrible condition, and so just making sure that you're taking a safe avenue down these roads is really what's more important. And I think just keeping a safe distance and not worrying so much about the staggering is important. And also for a newer rider, you know, I need him to feel more comfortable and being able to take like the wide turn on a sharper turn. He's got to feel like he can do that. And if he's riding on the inside of the lane or on the right side of the lane, and we've got to take a wide turn, that's not going to put him in a great spot. So, you know, as far as the style choice goes, I was talking about his LED kit that he's got. You can see the rear of it, and it goes all the way underneath the tank too, I believe. That's not just a looks thing. For him, from the side of the vehicle, because he's got a black bike, this is a safety thing as well, because at night or in lower light size we are here, that's going to make him more visible. So excellent choice there. Colin's mom is watching this video too. I let you know that's a good choice too. It's not just a style thing, it's going to make him more visible, and anything that make you more visible is going to be good. You know, if every rider, especially at a younger age, and I know even still at my age, I want to wear all black. As you can see, I'm in all black as we are. That's my thing. Yeah, and it's a great idea too to come out here. This road we haven't seen many cars at all out on this road, so great choice. Yeah, it's gorgeous out here. Let my guy lead the way. He's not led us to a place that's not picturesque. Man, what an awesome ride here. All right, good for him. Again, I've been on enough demo rides with newer riders to know, you know, that leaning into a turn is not really something that they teach in your beginner rider classes. And so it's kind of a thing that you learn on the fly. You get more comfortable with. You get more comfortable with leaning. These aren't the nicest roads out here, so taking these turns super fast isn't a great idea anyway. And so taking the time that you need to slow down and get into a turn, very good. I didn't mean for this video to be a critique, Colin, if you're watching this video. Hopefully we don't, a lot of this doesn't make it into the edit, but I mean, this is just trying to help reinforce good habits and make sure you're getting comfortable riding out here at higher speeds. And again, great idea to get out here and find a road that isn't driven and isn't ridden out here, and does have a few turns. This is a good choice, and riding for a long time is a string of good choices. Wow. This is gorgeous. guys, we're riding off into the sunset here in Northern California. Big hand to my man Colin. Let's give him a hand. Yeah, we do that in the biz, showbiz. I don't call it that. I don't know why I just said that. You say funny things when the camera's on. He's instilling confidence in myself and his skill. He's taking things slow, which is a great sign. And we're out here just having a blast. I'm going to turn the camera off here. But before we do that, we're going to say goodbye to this gorgeous rural land, this farmland out here in Northern California. I love riding these roads. And it's been a blast out here with Colin. You know, we've got to go all the way back too. So you guys only get to enjoy half the ride. So appreciate you guys coming with me. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up down there. Give a shout out to Colin in the comments. Make sure you give him some encouragement. Tell him what a great job he's doing. And if you got tips for him, be kind. Please be kind. I have confidence in my subscribers that you're going to be kind. So give him some pointers. Give him your best tips for a new rider. And thanks for watching, you guys. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, make sure you do that. And if you're out there riding, be safe. Be kind to one another. My name is Eric. I'm that one guy. And I am out.